So why am I ranting? Why all this talk about making sure that the technical aspects are innate? I repeat myself again. You don't want to be in front of your client sitting there screwing around with your aperture and your f-stops and your shutter speeds, all this nonsense. Who cares? I'm asked all the time when I make a picture, especially at my workshops, Cliff, what was your exposure compensation? Cliff, what was your shutter speed? Cliff, and you know what I say to them? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think about it. Why don't I think about it? Because it's instinctive. If you have to think about it, you have more work to do. All right? So let's review. Achieving accurate exposures. Hey, manual aperture, which one? Yes, I do. I use them both. When the exposure value is going to be consistent, manual is fine. When things are going to vary a little bit, or if I need to react quickly, I'm going to be an aperture priority, ride my exposure compensation dial a little bit. All right? So the answer is yes, I do use it. Okay? So exposure comp. Let's review a little bit. Why and when? Here's the general rules. The darker the overall scene, the more you're going to compensate to the underside. Minus something. Minus 1, minus 1.3, minus 1.7. Wherever you think you need to be. And as you move along, you're going to get better at anticipating these things. The lighter the overall scene, like the white bed sheet in front of me, the more you're going to compensate on the plus side. In practical terms, here we go. You're shooting a wedding. You got the guys in dark suits. You go and you try to take their picture in aperture priority. Your meter is at 0.0. You take the picture, what happens? The faces are overexposed. You've seen it. You've done it. You know what I'm talking about. Same thing with the bride. You have the bridesmaids, white gown. Girls are wearing white colored dresses or light colored dresses. It would be really something if all the girls were wearing white. That would kind of piss the bride off a little bit, but that's beside it. So you go ahead and you take the picture. Because their clothing is fairly on the bright side, oftentimes their faces are going to be a little bit dark if you're in an automatic mode and your exposure compensation dial is not dialed in properly. So go ahead, change your comp dial, make it instinctive, and let's not forget to change it back for the next scene.